What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Hardcore. This is Gen 2, episode 31. I was doing a little bit of reminiscing here. As you can see, I'm down to one skill left, which is defense. And I was just thinking back about my original hardcore character and just looking at the dates of it. I started that character on, I started the videos for that character on February 13th. And that character died on July 1st of last year. So about 5 months or so. And I think I was in the 90s of everything. I had prayer at 99, and then everything else was like 89, 90. I had been working and ratcheting all the levels up kind of at the same time. By the looks of it, just by the quick glance that I took, I didn't watch the video, so I didn't pay attention to where I was going, but that looked like what I was doing. I had all the non-combat skills at 99, and basically these at pretty much level 90, let's say that. And that's when that character died, and pretty much what happened was I went into the Infernal Cave here and died. So I had completed 100 runs of the Volcano Cave, or the Volcanic Cave, went into the Infernal Cave. It was like this time of the morning. I was screwing around with it. They just put a patch out which introduced the stun mechanic to where you take more damage if you're stunned and everything. And I really didn't catch that in the patch notes. And I was just, the website I was looking at said I could idle it, and I tried idling and I died. So that's kind of what happened with that. Definitely not a good way to go. So that's where that character went. And the reason I'm thinking about that is just because, this is, a year later basically, and just looking at where I've got this account to now, I'm kind of pleased with it. I started this one on July 3rd, somewhere in there, I probably started on July 1st or molded over for a day or so. I can't remember. So this has been going since July 1st of 2021. And we're now in January of 2022, and I'm pretty well wrapping all the skills up. And I'm very pleased with that. That just makes me happy. So let's dig into where we've been for a little bit. And, pretty much I finished up, what do we got here? I definitely finished up attack level because I remember doing that the other day. And ranged is now done, so that was the last thing I was working on. Let's see here. I know for ranged, let's see, I was working on, I needed the Amulet of Fury, and I was trying to kill, what did it say here? Seething Horned Elites. So these things, specifically, I was doing the Amulet of Fury on these Seething Horned Elites because I was working on ranged. They are magic. I needed the Amulet of Fury, and that let my ranged get a bonus against the magic. So in theory, I think the more damage you do, the more XP you get. So I know there's probably a different way to grind this Amulet of Fury, but that's the choice I took on this one because it got my ranged leveled up. So that's done. Let's see here. I believe, where's it at? Oh, I don't have it equipped. I know I have it in here. I have the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs. So that is now done. That freed up a bunch of inventory space. So I'm still back up at 90 spaces taken, but a lot of room opened up here. So that is really cool. I finished that grind off. Which is why I was going for that amulet there, the Amulet of Fury on that. When I started working on attack, my defense was like 88 or something like that. So I brought defense up to 90, and then I brought attack up. And the thinking behind that was that the little better defense would help out, and it wasn't that far to get level 90. And then I brought attack up just to have that defense. Now I'm working on defense when I go into combat. Let's see here. So for basically all my melee skills, I came into, not dungeons, Slayer areas. For the melee stuff, I've been working on like these eyes. These things drop a decent amount of eyeballs. Like they're not the best. I take too much damage fighting these Eyes of Fear, and the superior eyed monster is a little too powerful with the magic. I would probably be using ranged against this, but I don't need the ranged levels. So I'm working on eyes. That's what I've been grinding now. So I have a nice big stack of eyeballs. And And then I've burned off all my stack of the horns that I got from these guys. I didn't really get a whole lot of horns from them. I thought I was going to get more. And yeah, so I didn't get as many horns as I wanted. I could probably be fighting these things here because my melee would work good against this ranged. And I could, well, you don't really get many horns off of that either. Looks like you don't get many horns, but the loot pool's smaller, so you only get a few items. And maybe I did fight those for a little bit. I don't remember. Kind of all blends together after a while. Let's see. For melee, I am rocking the fire making skill cape and the gold emerald ring. This gives you a little bit of combat XP. I don't think, yeah, this is all Slayer stuff. So I've tried to get as much XP as I can in here. I do have the Slayer cape, so I can ignore the requirements, but I did buy this mirror back so that I could equip the fire making skill cape and the gold emerald ring. Let's see here. So that is kind of where, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I did do some thieving for a little bit. I think I couldn't figure out what to do one day, so I dumped it on thieving and let it go for that. Let's see here. Currently, I am doing shields, and that's pretty much just so that I can go into summoning and turn those into yak tablets. Really, I just want these so that I can, I think that's the tablet I've been running pretty much. Well, the wolf went on here. I think that gives you, I want to say the synergy for that gives you like a bonus for, where's the yak at? I think if you synergize it with this, you get, if you're going with the range tablet, you get 2% damage reduction against magic. If you use it with the melee, where's the melee one? With the melee, you get 2% damage reduction against ranged, and with the magic, you get 2% damage reduction against melee. So it leans even further into that combat triangle, and that's what I want to build up a bunch of those. So that's kind of where I'm going to work kind of on the background. Astrology is done. I don't have any more mastery to work on it. So I can work on this in the background, and I could work on getting the accuracy or, you know, combat, the hidden attack or whatever. But I've already used up all of my sands. I mean, yeah, I've used everything up. So I could run this in the background, but I don't really want to because there's no benefit there. I've already maxed everything out. So I don't really want to deal with that anymore. So I think whatever I have in here, let's see, I have 58 accuracy, a little bit of hidden ranged, magic defense, this kind of thing. I think this is going to stand for a while. I think my agility is pretty well done. I don't really need to change anything here aside from this one. I still haven't changed that, huh? Okay, yeah, I got to get carrots. But we're on the Pillar of Combat. Actually, this one really doesn't matter. It could give me a benefit to... What was I going for? This one. Yeah, I wanted some more damage. Yeah, so I need to get some carrots up. All right. So I'm going to do another episode here. We're going to go through the volcano. But before we wrap this episode up, just a point about completion with this account. I have been maintaining that I wanted to have this as a completion account. And what I meant by that is full completion. Because I wanted to get Steam achievements, and I believe the Steam achievements for hardcore was that you had to have all the skills, all the mastery, all the items, the monsters, the pets. I think you had to have everything. Originally, I think there was all the achievements that were set to that, and I was taking a look at that the other day, and that is not the case now. They talked about making some changes around when 1.0 released, and then they took some achievements away. I didn't really pay attention to it, but then I looked at it again the other day to see what I had left, and there are 5 achievements left for hardcore, and that's it. So I'm going to push towards completion, but I'm not going to stress out about getting this account done. What I want is the achievements, but as far as the completion log here, I'm going to do my best. some of these are easier than others. Probably the item ones isn't too bad. The skills one is easy. The pets one maybe not so bad, but we'll see. The mastery one's going to be tedious. I'm pretty far on it, but I don't know that there's a whole lot of benefit in getting everything, the mining stuff. I don't need all the mining at 100%. We may get there over time because of making shields or something for summoning tablets or whatever. We may get there because I'm going to need to keep cooking and fishing and things like that. I'm still going to need some materials in the background to do the other things, but I'm not going to stress out about getting this completion. So what are my 5 achievements? I need defense at level 99, so I need that done. And then I need these god dungeons beat. That's the last achievements that I need. The air, water, earth, and fire gods. So that is my next goal. We have the Fury of Elemental Zodiacs, so I don't have to worry about all those amulets being in my inventory. I'm about to wipe out a whole bunch of these skill capes. All these are going to go away. I don't think I need any of this stuff, in fact. So there's a whole bunch of inventory space freed up. And all I have to do is get defense done. I'm geared up for the volcano. And I'm letting this run during the day. So this next episode that's going to come up is a volcano run. And then I'm going to start, I've been waiting specifically, like I said, I ground out a bunch of those eyeballs and stuff. I've been specifically waiting to go into the volcano again for today. I've beaten it once. Let's see here. I think I've only beaten it once. Here it is. Yeah, I've just beaten it one time. So we're going to go back through that. I think all this stuff is the air and water. Yeah, all the higher end stuff. I do believe we have already done. Yeah, these guys are what I was looking for. So everything is God Dungeon and above. Everything is in game now. So that's going to be the focus from this point forward. Like I said, this next episode is going to come up. We're going to do the volcano real quick, and then I'm going to let this run for a while. I'll do this is something somebody mentioned on, I don't remember which video it was now, but somebody mentioned they wanted to see some unboxings. So I'm going to hang on to all the stuff I get from the volcano. I need to clear this thing 100 times to unlock the Infernal Cave. I do believe we already have the Dragon Claw, and I'm pretty sure, because I haven't been running it, I have the Ancient Claw equipped. So that means that once we get 100 volcano runs down, this will unlock. We'll be able to run the Infernal Cave, and that's where I died with my original hardcore character. We'll be able to run that 10 times, get the cores out of it, upgrade, and then we'll start pushing into all these. So from this point forward, every time I run a new dungeon, I won't show all the idling part of it. I'm going to try to show the unboxings of everything that comes out of it, and I'm going to try to show the initial dungeon run that I do. Now, I didn't do that for the volcano because I'd already done it with my original hardcore, but I am about to. We'll do that real quick, and that will do it for this episode. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.